Good morning, Chairman. I'd like to introduce Mr. Philip Sweeney, who is a proxy holder.
Thank you. I'm pleased to have this opportunity to talk to the gathering here. I classify myself as a loyal customer. I've been a customer of the Commonwealth Bank all my life. My father used to work for the Commonwealth Bank, and I congratulate Matt on his customer forum. However, there are only 9 questions listed on the questions for that forum, and I've proposed to add another one, is how can the CBA better reward its loyal customers? And I met Ian Silk, who's the CEO of Australian Super, at a book launch of Adele Ferguson's Banking Bad in Melbourne recently, and I mentioned to Ian that the Commonwealth Bank actually operates a super fund that performs better than Australian Super. And of course that is the Commonwealth Bank Office's super fund, which unfortunately is only available to staff members. Now, the Commonwealth Bank also operates probably one of the worst performing funds, which is Colonial First State. And as has been mentioned beforehand, that this fund is going to be flogged off, for want of a better word, I guess. So the question I have is, why don't the Commonwealth Bank consider opening up their staff fund to customers, or at least establish a clone non-for-profit fund which would be available to loyal customers to get outstanding superannuation returns, where at the moment members of the Colonial First State lose about 30% of their retirement benefit as money goes to financial salesmen. Money is invested in related party investments so that money gets back to the shareholders, which might be good for shareholders, but is not necessarily good for the members of the fund. And of course, this has led to Colonial First State being scandal-ridden and was a high-profile target of the Royal Commission. So in terms of ideas for how the Commonwealth Bank can better reward its loyal shareholders, I'd like to put that one forward, and also like to hear from the board if they have any other ideas of how they can better reward loyal shareholders. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sweeney. I think in terms of rewarding loyal shareholders, we're doing everything we can to make sure that we are providing very sustainable returns in terms of our bank's performance. And as you can see, we declared a final dividend which took the full year dividend to $4.31 a share, which was an 88% payout ratio, which is higher than our range of 70 to 80%. But we recognise the importance of the dividend to shareholders, and if we hadn't had the remediation provisions which we had to take in the year, the payout would be about 80%. So we took it up to 88% so that our shareholders could maintain the dividend. So that is absolutely our core focus for and recognising the loyalty of our shareholders, which, as both Matt and I have recognised in our address, is absolutely crucial to the future of the bank.
Well, I just add the point there, it's loyalty of the customers as well as loyalty of the shareholders. So I think there's you need to do both, really, don't you? So
in loyalty to customers, I think you're aware of all of the investments that we are making to provide a better service to customers. The reductions that we've made in fees over the last year, so that's 275 million reduced fees to customers, 400 million in a full year, and that's recognising the loyalty of our customers. I think also something which we've done in the current context of the interest rate environment and reduction, we've made an offer into the market of a 2.99% fixed term mortgage, 2 or 3 year fixed mortgage, which is available not just to new customers but also to existing customers, and that's also to recognise the loyalty of those customers.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.